Hey everyone, welcome back. This is our Booty Blast Intermediate series, and we are going to only use a mat today. If you have a light dumbbell, go ahead and grab it. And go ahead and grab your TheraBand. If you don't have a TheraBand, don't worry about it. You can still go through the exercises with us. There'll just be a little bit less tension. So first we're going to go through the workout and demonstrate the different exercises, and then we're going to work out with you. Okay, so the first exercise, you're going to be on all fours. You're going to take that dumbbell and place it behind the knee, and you're going to donkey pulse up towards the ceiling as if you want that heel to touch the ceiling. We're going to do that for about a minute. When we're done with that, you're going to take the weight off. That same leg is going to go into a fire hydrant position, and you're going to kick from that position, keeping the knee up nice and smooth and controlled. After a minute, we're going to relax, and then we'll switch sides. After those two, you're going to go ahead and grab your band, and you're going to place it on your mid-thigh above your knee. Once you have it on, you're going to lay on your back, legs together, feet together, knees together. You're going to bridge up, keep your hips up, and then gently you're going to open away and bring it together. We're going to do this for a minute, keeping the feet flat, pushing into that band and bringing it back. After this, you're going to relax, and you're going to lay on your side, keeping the band on that mid-thigh. And the first one we're going to do, you're just going to gently lift the leg up and lower down, but you're not letting it relax. So you're coming up, halfway down, and right back up. Your toes are pointed forward. After the raises, you're going to stay on your side, and you're going to bicycle kick. So you're going to bring the leg forward, and kick it back. Swing it forward, bend, and kick it back. So when you're kicking it back, you're pushing through your heel, keeping your abs engaged, trying not to move your torso. After that, you're going to point the toe down, and you're going to rainbow up and over, tap, and then up and forward, tap, nice and controlled. And after we do all those on that leg, we're going to switch sides. Our last one that we'll do, we're going to stand up. We're going to take that band off. If you only have one band, that's totally fine. We're just going to give her a little bit of a thicker one. She's going to place it in that same position. And then all she's going to do, she is going to come in front. She's going to squat and touch the floor here, and then bring it back together. Go ahead and do that a couple more times. And just be careful not to let the knees drop in. And then our last exercise, that band is going to come off. We're going to grab that chair, and she's going to have one leg on the chair, one leg off, her toe is forward. She's going to side lunge down and up. And then on my cue, she's going to pulse and stay low, and then after we finish that side, we'll go ahead and switch. All right, you guys ready? Go ahead and get on your mat. We're going to get into that all fours position. We're going to grab that dumbbell. We're going to place it behind the knee, and we're going to get started. Here we go. So you're going to donkey pulse up, keeping the shoulders squared, keeping the hips squared. Even though the hip or the leg is wanting to come up, you're keeping that hip bone down. So there is a little bit of opposition, engaging the glutes, taking the hamstring out of it. Taking your time. If you need a break, go ahead and take a break. Shake it out, and then hop right in with us when you're ready. You're about 30 seconds in. Almost done. Okay? Yay! Oh, and this is McKenna Dravick. She's our awesome instructor and demonstrator today. She's also a collegiate athlete at Nova Southeastern. Yay, in Florida. All right, now you're going to pulse it up these last 15 seconds. Pulse. Straight up. Pulse. Good job. Almost done. Right up to the ceiling. Straight up. Straight up. There you go. And relax. Great job. We're going to take that off. You can shake out the glutes a little bit. You can push back into a child's pose. Let it relax. You have a 15-second break. Then we're going to get right back on all fours. We're going to go into that fire hydrant. So knee up, and then nice. You're going to lengthen that leg. Really lengthen it out, not letting the hip or the knee drop, I should say. Good job. Not holding your breath, getting oxygen to those muscles. Careful that you don't lean too much The slower, the better. Good job. You're about halfway done, guys. Halfway done. Making those muscles in the glutes engage and work to give yourself more hip stability. These are great exercises to do before your leg workout to really engage your glutes and then work your legs. You're going to get more out of it. You're almost there. 15 seconds right here, right now. Smooth and controlled. If you need to lower it, go ahead and lower it. And then when you're ready, you're going to hop right back in. Last 10. Almost done. Almost done. When the bell rings, you're slowly going to sit on your heels and stretch out your butt and relax. So she's just going to sit on her heels and extend your arms in front and just kind of let the hips go, let that low back go. And now we're going to repeat with the donkey pulses on the opposite leg. So she's going to turn around and we're going to place the dumbbell behind the opposite knee and you're going to go right up. Donkey pulse up. Again, keeping that hip down, getting oxygen to your muscles. Don't hold your breath. If you feel like you need a break, take a break, shake it out, and then just hop right back into it with us. Nice job, straightening up towards the ceiling. So it's not as big as a movement, just getting the glutes to engage, taking out the hamstring. Don't try not to extend that leg. If you extend it, you'll drop the weight, right? Nice job. That's okay. Or reposition. Hold on, let me get it back in here for you. There you go, straight up. Ah, that's okay. That'll happen, yep. Hug that leg a little bit slower. There you go. And now you're going to pulse straight up. Up, up. There you go. A few more seconds. There you go. Don't let the knee extend. Remember, the movement's coming from your hip. And relax. And you may see that one leg's a little bit stronger than the other. Go ahead and shake out the hips. Shake out the wrists if you need to. You can go sit on your heels. We're going to do the fire hydrant next. Good job. All right, so now your knee is going to come up. You're going to hold it and lengthen. Lengthen that leg. Good job. Getting oxygen to your muscles. I'm going to put your hips like that. Yep. Good. Nice and controlled. And what's great about these exercises is that it allows you to work one leg, hip, and glute at a time, right? One is working dynamically while the other one is stabilizing you. You're also getting your shoulder girdle engaged, watching that you don't drop your head too much, kind of looking down at an angle in front of you, and breathe. Nicely done. You're about halfway there, halfway there. Nice job, guys. Keep it smooth, keep your abs engaged. 15 seconds, almost done. Don't hold your breath. Keep the belly button pulled in, lengthen that leg, getting some flexibility here. Good job, just a couple more, Doing great, McKenna. Almost there. Try not to drop the heel or the knee, and relax. Go ahead and sit back onto your sit bones, extend the arms out, and you can kind of shake your hips side to side a little bit, just let the glutes let go. And then from here, we're gonna grab the band, place it around the thigh. Good job. You're going to lay on your back, back flat, legs together, feet together, catch your breath, and we're going to get started. Yep, and out and in. Yep. So when you're doing this, keeping the hips up, it's not about speed, it's about control and stability. So go ahead and make that a little bit smaller when you open right there. Yep. So it's not a huge motion, it's not a power movement. Good job. Now if you can, palms up, shoulders down and back. Just kind of keep the shoulders out of your ears, keep the tension out of your head, neck, and shoulders. There you go. Nice. Nice and controlled. Keep it smooth and fluid. Yep, there you go. And I just caution that you don't let the feet roll up, right? The movement, again, is just from the hip. Much better. Nice. The last 15 seconds, we are going to pulse it out a little bit. Here we go. So pulse, and you're just going to keep it out. Yep, right there. And then just keep going. Yep, exactly. Keeping the hips up. Great job. Nice. Almost there, almost done. A few more seconds. Great job, McKenna. And relax. You're going to shake out the legs a little bit. Lay on your side. Now, when you're on your side, you can be where McKenna is, or if you want to lay down further, that's fine. Go ahead and scoot down just a smidge. Yep, perfect. All right, so the first one we have, we're just going to go straight up and down. Yep, her toes are pointed forward. She's lifting from her hip, and I'm going to move you forward a little bit. So you should feel your weight on the bottom hip bone. She's only coming down about halfway or so. She's not letting that leg relax at all. Good job, nice and smooth movement, keeping it controlled, pushing through that heel as if she wants to make her leg longer. Nice, working those stabilizing muscles, her glutes, her core muscles. Remember, your core is not just your abs, right? It's your glutes, your hips, your low back, as well as your abdominals. Nice job. Now the last 15 seconds, she's going to keep it up and pulse, keeping her abs engaged, her shoulders down and back. Nicely done. After this, we have the bicycle kicks. Keep going. Almost done. And relax. Shake it out a little bit. Now remember, with the bicycle kick, you are, go ahead and demonstrate one, bending your knee, yep, coming forward, kicking it back, swinging it forward. And here we go. Nice and control. Your top arm can be in front of you like hers is, or it can be on your hip. It's totally up to you. And when you kick it back, really push through that heel and then swing it forward. Yep. There you go. Nice and smooth. The slower, the better. Really working that range of motion. Good job. We're about halfway done. Halfway done. And trying to minimize the movement in your shoulders and in your abs. Good job, guys. Doing okay? Mm-hmm. Have you ever done this before? No. No, you're doing great.
A few of them, but not all.
Okay. Yep, really push through that heel and then lengthen. Yep, 15 seconds. A little bit slower if you can. Yep, there you go. Last 10. And then we're going to go right into our rainbow. Nice job. Couple more. And relax. Good job. She's going to stay on that side. And again, you can lay down more if you need to. You can even relax your head completely now. Her toe is going to be pointed down. And then she's going to come up and over and back, up and over and front. Here we go. Taking your time, keeping the hips, yep, squared and stacked. I'm going to bring this leg back just a little bit. Yep, there you go. Up and back. There you go. So again, all the movement is in that hip. Her abs are engaged to keep her stable. Her hips stay stacked the whole time. Good job. And again, it's not about speed. It's more about stability, core control, and lengthening. You're halfway done. And of course, never ever holding your breath. She's doing great. Good job. Almost done. And then after this, we're going to do the same exact thing, but switch sides. Nice job. Aren't her pants just beautiful? They're so cute. You got about 10 more seconds. 10 more seconds. And careful that you're not putting tension in your hands, in your arms. Keeping the tension right in that midsection. Good job. And relax. So take your breath, catch your breath. You're going to turn over onto the kitama. You're going to keep the band on because now we're going to do the opposite leg. Yep. So again, you're going to lay on your side, and we're going to start with the side raises. Yep. So your hips are stacked, coming down about halfway, keeping the shoulders back, abs engaged. She's doing a great job. Nice. So again, her top leg that's working right now dynamically was just working statically, right? It was trying to keep her stable and prevent her from rocking. So this should be a little bit harder. If you're feeling like, oh man, my legs are still really burning, that's normal because that top leg that's moving up and down right now was already working pretty hard to keep her stable and controlled. Okay, the last 15 seconds, you're going to pulse it out. Here we go. Keep it up. Shoulders stay down and back. Belly button pulled in. Keeping your abs engaged. Don't let it drop. Keep it up. Keep it up. There you go. Couple more. You're almost done. And relax. You're going to stay on your side, and you're going to do the bicycle kicks next. Is that all right?
Yeah.
Almost done. So we're going to bend at the knee, kick it back. Yep, and there you go. So So when you're coming back, make sure you're pushing through that heel. There you go. Smooth and control. If you feel like you're tipping forward and rocking, just go a little bit slower. When she lengthens her leg, she's pushing through her heel as she's coming around, keeping it straight back. So when she's here, she's getting a little bit of tension in her glutes, and then she bends forward. There you go. Yep. Perfect. Abs stay engaged. You guys are about halfway done. Halfway done. Nice job. Good job. Almost there. Really making that leg longer. Keep the abs pulled in. Good job. So you're really getting those smaller, deeper muscles surrounding this area to engage and keep you stable, which is so important with all the movement that we do, where you're squatting, you're lunging, you're jumping. Almost done. Couple more. And relax. Great job. Home stretch, guys. So now her toe is going to be pointed down. Her leg is still lengthened. Her hips are still stacked. She's going to come up and over, smooth, up and down. So while she's moving, she's lengthening that leg, really elongating those muscles, pulling her abs in. Great job. And when you tap, try to just lightly tap, not let it go kaplunk, right? Smooth and controlled. If you need a break, as always, take a break, shake it out, and then when you're ready, just hop right back in. Good job. Nice. Even the band matches our outfit. Now, that is skill right there. Good job. Halfway done, you're almost done. And then we're going to take a little break, and we're going to switch bands, but you can keep the same band. You have about 15 more seconds. Nicely done. Nice and controlled. Last 10. Trying to minimize movement in the upper body. Remember, the movement's coming solely from the hips. Great job. And relax. Yay! Take those off. And we're going to switch bands. And she's still going to have it around that mid-thigh. I'm going to move this back a little bit. But this one we're going to do, we're going to be standing. Take your time. All right. So she's going to do a little bit of a squat, jump and tap as she pushes out, and then come right back up. And so while you're doing this, making sure that you're pushing into the band, not letting your knees go down. Great job. So more of a functional position. We were just on the floor, but now she's on the earth. So you have that action, reaction, right? Some balance, some more posture. Good. Her glutes are already engaged and fire up. So more of a compound movement. Now her feet are hitting the earth. She's controlling her momentum as she goes down, as she comes back up. Great job. You wouldn't know that she had an ACL injury. Look at this girl. She's doing great. 15 more seconds. Nicely done. Pushing out into that band. Don't let your knees collapse. Keep the chest up. And if you don't touch the floor, that's quite all right. Just a couple more seconds, and then we're going to take the band off. Good job. Couple more. We're going to grab that chair. Now remember the modification. If you don't feel comfortable putting your foot on the chair, you can just side lunge and come off. Side lunge and off. But McKenna's going to put her right leg up. Nice and controlled. Yep. So she's going to load. When she unloads, she's squeezing her butt at the top. So now we're doing a conscious engagement of engaging your glutes as she stands. So she's going to load and drive up through the heel. So as you're pushing up, you should be thinking, okay, the force is coming from that heel, getting a little bit more posterior chain, getting her glutes, and then the last 30 seconds, she's going to stay here and pulse. Her hips, her motion, momentum, and force is on her glutes, not on the knee. You don't want the knee passing the toes. If anything, you want to shift back. So it should almost feel like you're going to fall over, but you're not. Most of the weight's going to be on that hip, most of the force on the heel, not on your toe or the balls of your feet. 10 more seconds, and then we're going to switch legs. Great, great job. And catch your breath. Way to go. We're going to switch sides. How you doing? Good. You're like a pro. She's like, I was born for this. All right, we're going to switch legs. Get positioned. Again, her toe is forward. She's going to load and unload. And just get your hips back a little bit more. Yep, there you go. Now remember, as she's standing, she's driving her hips up into extension, squeezing her glutes. Yep, so she's giving that conscious engagement with her brain, telling her glutes to fire up just a little bit more when she goes to stand. And as she's shifting back into that hip, to that glute medius. Nice job. All right, last 30 seconds, we're gonna pulse. Really get those hips back. There you go. Yep, so most of the force should be on the heel. Yep, there you go, not letting the hips rotate. Keep the hips squared, shoulders squared, hips squared, knee forward, toe forward. It's the last 10 seconds of the workout. Doing great, almost done. Again, this is our Booty Blast Intermediate Series. Great job, and relax. High five, good job. So McKenna's gonna demonstrate a couple of stretches you can do. She's gonna use the chair, actually. It's okay. And so we're gonna go ahead and come in front. And she's gonna sit on the chair. This is a really simple stretch you can do. We call it the ankle over knee. So she's gonna take her right ankle over her left knee. Yep, and she's gonna sit up nice and tall. She's gonna keep her back flat and lean forward and putting her right arm on that knee. So she's gonna feel this stretch in that outer butt, hip, thigh of the right leg, keeping her shoulders back flat, low back flat, hinging from your waist. If you round the back, you won't feel it as much. Taking nice, deep, slow breaths so the brain can simmer down, so those muscles can really lengthen and let go. So you can hold it. If this is the first time you're doing it, hold it for a few seconds. The goal is to hold it for at least 30 seconds. But if you're not there yet, that's okay. She's slowly going to come out and then switch legs. So sitting up tall, you may see that one hip is tighter than the other. She's going to move from the hips forward, keep the shoulder blades back. Little pressure on the knee, deep, slow breaths. And this is the end of our workout. She's going to hold it here. Thanks so much for joining us. Make sure you subscribe to our YouTube channel. Get all of our tips, our motivation, our workouts. Definitely share this forward if it was helpful. And if you have any questions, we're here to help. Great job, McKenna. And we will see you guys soon.